bạn rồi hả? Đang cái kính mà, bắt. Để chỉ cho.
It was just holiday fat on my face. Yeah, my face was puffy because of the fucking goddamn holidays. Now the holidays are over. Trying to get this holiday fat off my face. It's coming down though. It's shrinking. You guys had me worried for a little bit. One of my subscribers was like, man, your face is all puffy. I'm worried about that. And then I started getting worried too. And I'm like, God damn, my face is puffy. But that's my genetics, man. When I eat stuff, when I eat pizza every single night, my fucking face is gonna get puffy, man. I hold a lot of water in my face. So if I eat a lot of sugar or a lot of salt, it's gonna swell your ass up. It'll bloat your face. Good morning. You know, what's up with it? How you doing, brother? What's up with it? Caroline, you a female? What's up with it? Money Hunter, what's up with it? Boy, in a highly competitive dating market, men become haters, bro. Yeah, man. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they see you talking to a chick, and they come over and they approach her, you know, trying to cock block. I know what it is. It's competitive out here, man. Even for women that are not that attractive. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you gotta stay working out. You gotta stay ahead of your competition, man. What's up with it? They be hating, man. Money Hunter, man. Make sure no trolls come in, cause they're gonna come in deep. You my moderator, Money Hunter. So I got one moderator on deck. Haters better get upset. That shit rhyme, yeah. But yeah, man, men can become haters, bro. Like, they'll cock block you in a minute. They see you got an interest in a certain female, you know, they're gonna come over and they're gonna try to cock block you. How many times have motherfuckers cock block you, man? You talking to a female in the store that works, she works at the store, and her co-workers come in and start joining in on the conversation and shit like that. It's like, bro, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to her. You know what I'm saying? All the cock blocking is real, man. That's why you gotta get a whole lot of money, man. That's why, because money rule the world, man. You know? You know. Money rule the world. And that's why you gotta outthink the haters and make a move quick, man. Because they can't stand to see you eat, man. And they not eating. You know, they not eating. They can't stand to see you eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't my fault you ain't eating, man. You know, I date whoever I want to date. I do whatever I want to do. You got a problem with that? You would get bent straight to your face, man. I would hit you so hard. You would get knocked straight on your head. So, you know, they see you, man. You know, they see that interest that you got in her, and they'll approach her. Like yesterday, you know, talking to a little young Indian chick, and a dude came along and tried to say something to her. I don't know if he bought her a coffee or something like that, but I don't know what he was trying to prove. Anyway, there's an interest with I don't know what to call her, man. With the slim chick. I'm gonna call her the slim chick. So you can clearly see that, you know, this female got interest in me, and he approached her and bought her a coffee. Out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Man, eat that. They're going crazy. Damn. Them birds, they go crazy, man. They like pork rinds? I didn't know that. What's up with it, Sean Breezy? Yeah, men get that hate on, man, and when they see you got certain interest in the female, they'll cock block for real. I don't know what that, like I said, man, I don't know what that guy was trying to prove. I don't know what he was doing, but all of a sudden he approached the female that I got a little bit of interest in, and she clearly got some interest in me. You know what I'm saying? Remember I was telling you about the girl that was a foreign looks, the Indian girl. You know what I'm saying? The Indian dude approached her, bought her a coffee. I don't know if they knew each other or not, man, but he was just like, I don't know, he was trying to prove a point. Hands off our women, you know. I guess he was trying to say that to me, but, you know, trying to prove that point. But I'm like, look, I'm a grown ass man. I do what they want to do. If I'm struggling in the dating market and your females want to offer me some coochie, I'm gonna take it. A brother is struggling out here. You know, they'll get that hater suit on real quick and be like, man, I'm just trying to get some coochie. They don't care, man. They don't want you to be messing around out here, bro. But you know what? If I want to date her, I'll date her. If I can offer her to some coffee or something, or a sandwich or some lunch, or take her out to some lunch. But you forget, I got the body game. And I look at the dude, I was taller than him, and I was buffer than him. I height mogged him, I looks mogged him, okay? Better looking and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even worried. You know what I'm saying? So dudes, when it's highly competitive guys, you know, dudes gonna get their hater suit on, okay? They gonna get their hater suit on. They don't want you to be getting nothing. They want you to be by yourself for the rest of your life, bro. They want you to be out here suffering. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they can't stand to see you come up. That's why you gotta separate yourself from the people out here that be hating. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why you gotta separate yourself. What's up with it, Hawkins? Sean Breezy? Men are the biggest haters. Yeah, they are. They be hating on Floyd Mayweather all the time, man. Why? You getting all that money and getting all them women and stuff? It's like, bro, he got something that a lot of men can't get, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, when you start to come up, that's when they want to push you down, man. You know, they love to see you down on the ground, man. They don't like to see you come up, man. It's like a dagger in their soul or something. You know what I'm saying? And they like, no, you're supposed to stay down. You're supposed to be poor for the rest of your life. You're supposed to be not getting no coochie. No, you're not supposed to be spending holidays with your girlfriend. You don't deserve a girlfriend. You don't deserve nothing. You don't deserve no coochie, nothing. You get nothing. For real. That's how they are, bro. You know, like, look, the girl got interest in me, man. It ain't my fault that she find me attractive, okay? It's not my fault. We're not gonna work out to that, man. We're gonna go straight down to the fly sign right now. I just wanted to feed the birds, man. I didn't want to eat them pork rinds I bought last night. So I gave it to the seagulls, man. But yeah, and when it's competitive, man, it's in their nature to hate. You know what I'm saying? When they see you winning, you know, they see you getting some interest from a female, they go kick in the door and start hating, man. It's like, bro, why would you hate on a guy that hasn't had sex in 2 years? In the moment I get some type of interest from a female, you want to cock block it? Boy, that made me kind of mad a little bit, but I let it go, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be fighting over no female, man, but it's like, bro, you cock blocking for no apparent reason. A guy that's been celibate, for about 2 years, going on 3 years now, just trying to get my money together so I could return back to the dating scene with some leverage. You know what I'm saying? And don't be hating, man. You know, I'm not gonna hate on a white guy who's struggling to get white women, but he has to go to black women. I'm not gonna hate on that. Do what you do, bro. Get laid how you can. You know, sometimes white men are not wanted by white women. They sub-5, they're like a foreign looks. White women don't want to have nothing to do with them. So what they do, they rebel and they start dating black women. It's a lot easier to get a black woman. I'm not gonna be mad at that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna cock block them, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And step over there and start talking to them. You know, start talking to the girl, the cock blocking. I'm not gonna do that. Go ahead and do what you do. You gotta get laid somewhere. Shit. It's a human goddamn nature, goddamn it. Yeah, we ain't gonna work out today, man. We work out tomorrow. Every other day nowadays, man. Because my workouts be so intense. I'll be so sore the next day. Yeah, nope. Gotta get... Yeah, they flock to Asian women too. A lot of white men. Because a lot of times, white women don't want to have nothing to do with them. So they gotta go somewhere else, goddammit. They gotta go to Asian women or black women. Hey, that's what a lot of older white guys do. They go to, you know, white women don't want nothing to do with them no more. They done got too old. They done aged out of the dating market. And they go over to Asian women that welcome them with all arms. You know, as long as they got that pension. You know, but gotta get laid somewhere, man. Stop all the hating and shit, man. You're just making yourself look bad. Making yourself look desperate. You know what I'm saying? The haters will never die, bro. Like, that fucking term hater, or that word hater came out in the 90s. And they still using that word to this day, bro. Because they don't stop. They don't quit, bro. The haters don't quit. You feel what I'm saying? When they see you winning somewhere and they gotta cock block it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure you guys had a lot of like experiences of dudes just cock blocking for no apparent reason. You know what I'm saying? They see you making moves about to come up and they want to block that. I'm like, bro, I'm a guy that didn't get nothing throughout the holidays. Me and this girl, we've been exchanging words, you know what I'm saying, every now and then when she comes in. Lately, she's been coming in more often. I don't know what that is. But I don't know what that's about, but she been coming in more often, and we've been talking. I've been talking to her, man. Now, this female is nothing to brag about. She's about a 4 in looks, okay? But she has a really, really thin body, really thin. And I'm down with the thin women, bro. Hey, man, beggars can't be choosers right now in the highly competitive dating market. I prefer thicker, but that thin body is better than a fat body. I tell you that much. She's really thin. She can eat whatever she wants. She eats bagels and stuff when she goes into like Starbucks. Without working out too. She don't put on no weight. She smiles at me at least twice when I'm in there, and a lot of them guys, they get upset, man. You know, it just boils their fucking skin up, man. You feel me? that I'm getting a little bit of action from this female and they not. It's like, boy, it's like the moment, I mean, it's like you've been starving for like 2 years, and the moment somebody offers you some bread, somebody comes along and takes it away. That's cold, bro. No, she's feeling me, dog, and hey, don't be a hater, bro. You shorter than me, man. He about 5'7". I'm 5'8". I hype bargained by a couple of inches. I stood up and I measured everything. And this guy, not as tall, not as good looking as me, not as swole as me. You know what I'm saying? So I got nothing to worry about. You know, but this female right here, she looked like she about in her 30s. And I don't see a long term with her, man. You know, I see maybe just some sexual things popping off. You know, busting all kinds of nuts. And don't be hating, man. You know, what's up with the major generals? Yeah, haters gonna hate, man. Yeah, haters are gonna hate, bro. It's in their DNA to hate. And they see you about to come up, man, they snatch it away from you. Wow. That's crazy how this world is, bro. Look at how competitive it is out here, bro. Even if you talking to a female, they don't like it. Don't talk to her. So why not, bro? I haven't got laid in like 2 years. Why are you gonna snatch something from me, man? Like I said, man, it's like you walking in the desert and you ain't had a glass of water in 2 years. Or even 3 now. We're coming up on 3 years since I had sex. Coming up on 3 years since I had sex. And I haven't had a glass of water walking in the desert for like 3 years. And then somebody comes along and offer me a glass of water. You say, no, he gets no water. Like, bitch, I've been walking in this desert thirsty than a motherfucker for 2 years. Going on 3. And I can't have a glass of water? Fuck you. I be done beat your fucking ass. I'm to the point, I was kind of mad, but then I let it go. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that will get somebody beat up, man. Like, you talking to a guy that hasn't gotten laid in 2 years, and he got a chance to get laid. The woman, she just showing the coochie to me, you know, and you want to come along and take it from me, bro? I'll beat your fucking ass, bro. You better put your Nikes on, because I'm gonna knock your motherfucking ass smooth the fuck out. And I wouldn't think twice about it, because I'm like, you're in my face. Don't come near me, or I will knock you into next week. You're just hating on me, man. That's all it is. You know. And for my hairline? Why you want to see my hairline, man? My hair is all fucked up right now. I got a big ass afro up under here. Yeah, my hairline is fucked up. I'm gonna get a hairline implant. Hey, I'm older, man. What can I say? That's life, baby. That's life. But I still got an afro. I still got a full head of hair. You know, cock blocking, hell yeah, bro. They can't stand to see it, man. Like, don't think that the haters ain't watching you, man. When you approach a female, or if she's approaching you, or you're having conversations with her, they walk by and they see that. And then it's in their nature to cock block and hate, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Automatically, bro, they're like programmed to hate, bro. You feel what I'm saying? They see you talking to that female, man, and they see there's some type of interest there, man. And they want to come along and destroy that, bro. For real. You know, would you have to trick if you too? What? After being in a job, I get aggressive trying to get some. Yeah, yeah, that's me. That's me right there, bro. I'm to the point where, you know, if they decide that they want to hate on me after me being in a drought, I get upset, man, because I'm like, okay, motherfucker, you know, I'm not worried about you. You know, I saw him. He approached the Indian chick because he's Indian too. He approached her. He brought her a coffee right in front of me. And I looked at that. I was like, okay, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? Who is this motherfucker? And I don't know what his point was. But bro, I'm bigger than you and I'm tougher than you. So don't even try it. You will leave here with 2 black eyes and a busted lip. You feel what I'm saying? Don't play around. You know, do not play around. I have tricked in the past been a long time. I don't know what that is. Nah, this female got interested in me, man. She approached me. That's how we started talking. Like, she left her I don't know, maybe she lied about it or, I don't know, or made it up. But she approached me and asked if I had a adapter to plug her phone in because her phone was dying. She just approached me out of nowhere. Got really close to me too. And then I said no. I tried to help her, but my adapter didn't adapt to hers. You know, it wasn't compatible with her phone. So I said, okay. Next time I saw her, I said, so did you bring your adapter this time? She was like, yes, I did. And then ever since then, we've been talking in the cafe. One time we had a full-fledged conversation right there where I was sitting. But she see my body game, man. I had a tight shirt on the moment she approached me. I had that real tight shirt on that looked nice. I got it from Goodwill. You feel me? And then she approached me with that. I told you guys, just the body game, it gets them intrigued, bro. It intrigues them, bro. You know, it gets them excited. You know what I'm saying? With all that muscle you got. And a lot of these guys out here, they don't work out. I see a lot of guys out here, they ain't buff, man, they ain't swole. So you stick out like a sore thumb when you got that gym game or that body game, you feel what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers, they begin to hate on that, man. Because you're supposed to be suffering throughout your whole entire life. You're not supposed to be coming up. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you're supposed to be alone for Christmas. You're supposed to be not getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? If it was up to a lot of motherfuckers out here, bro, you wouldn't get nothing. Simple as that, bro. What's up with it, Jamie? Paying for sex means tricking. I don't do that, man. I don't think that's worth it, man. My thing is get the bag and you won't have to do all that. You get to have sex whenever you want. Going out finding prostitutes, that's only a quick fix. You'll be horny again the next day. Might as well get the bag and get a woman so you can wear her ass out, bust many nuts in one session, and don't have to worry about getting kicked out afterwards. That's the only thing about going to see prostitutes. They rush you out, you know what I'm saying? And then later on, you know, every man, we at least got like 2 nuts, man. You feel what I'm saying? We at least got 2 nuts. You're like, man, nah, bust one nut, you're out of here. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't do that. But like I said, man, motherfuckers, they hate, man. They hate to the fullest. When you out here on the come up, Now this female is not very attractive, okay? She's nothing to brag about. Now there's another female that's more attractive than her that has been giving me some play. She smiles at me every time she passes by. She's a young woman. I think she's like around 30 or something like that. And she got some nice, beautiful skin. Nice little butt on her, man. I like that little butt on her. But she got a flat chest though. You know what I'm saying? But she been giving me some play too. Don't hate me, man. Hate the game, bro. Kelcat's still a good-looking dude, man. Why you hating, man? Get in the gym. That'll help you out. Shit. That's what I do. I work out every other day, man. You know. They want you to have the scraps, the leftovers. Sometimes they don't want you to have nothing at all, man. Sometimes you don't even get that. They don't want you to get that. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta take a pee first before I go over there. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, they get their hate on real quick, bro. They can't stand to see you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you like dating outside your race. Oh man, they get that hater home, man. Oh, they hate to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? They see you with that white girl, man. They see you with that Asian woman. They see you with that Indian woman, bro. They see you. And they gonna feel a certain way about that, bro. Like I said, I have no problem with like men dating black women, like non-black men dating black women. I have no problem with that. I don't get my hater suit on, man. Go ahead and do what you do. Shit. I'm not hating on you, man. You want to date a black woman? Date a black woman. You know what I'm saying? But don't get mad because I got something from another race and you want to hate on that. You feel what I'm saying? Just don't put your hater suit on, man. It's competitive out here. You should be at the gym. You know, that's why I recommend all men hit the fucking gym. It'll give you an advantage over other men. Trust me when I say this shit. It'll give you an advantage over other men, bro. Kelcat has always been a gym rat. I have always got my foot in the door just doing that. Doing capoeira and shit. Muscles. You know, I got muscles and stuff. And they can't stand to see that, man. And I'm like, man, it ain't my fault that I'm still good looking, goddammit. Why are you riding me, man? Why are you hating on me? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna talk to the Indian girl. I'm gonna keep on talking to her. I might go out to lunch with her, man. Hang out with her, shit. You know what I'm saying? She like my body. I can tell. The way she looking at my arms and stuff. You know, she like my body. And what you want to jump in the mix and hate for no apparent reason? Man, you done lost your goddamn ever-loving mind. You know, I mean, damn, don't get upset. You know, don't get mad, get glad. Yeah, a Latino woman, what's up with it, Sean Breezy? You know, Latin woman, you know, they're like the brothers and stuff. You know, Carlos Aceituno, the guy that was my instructor, he was with a black woman. And me and Carlos was together all the time doing, you know, he was always teaching and I was always helping him teach and stuff. Because he was a mestre, but he was with a black woman. I wasn't hating on that. And his brother was with a black woman. You know, Carlos was from Nicaragua, man. I mean, he was from Guatemala. My bad. They're like, I don't care if you date black women, bro. Like, go ahead and knock yourself out. I'm not gonna hate on you. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to hate on a non-black man dating a black woman? Why would I want to do that? We all human here, man. Stop all the hating and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we all human out here. Shit. Motherfucker having a hard time getting Latin women, he gonna go to black women or Asian women or something. He gotta get laid somehow. How the fuck do you expect him to get laid? Motherfucker been through a drought as long as the Nile River and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know. And some guys, they too proud. They don't want a black woman. They want them Stacy's and stuff. I'm talking about the white guys. They want Stacy. I don't want a black woman. I'm Stacy. Well, Stacy don't want you, bro. What the fuck are you gonna do? A black woman, she'll give you the time of day. You know what I'm saying? But you want the Stacys? Man, they don't want you, bro. They want Chad. They want Chad. You sub 5. You gotta date a black one. That's what happened to my mother. She dated a white man. He had some money. He was sub 5. The white women didn't want to have nothing to do with him, bro. He was already in his 40s. He was balding, sub 5. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go where you fit in, bro. You gotta get in where you fit in. What they say, right? And Stacy's want Chad and Tyrone. Chad and Tyrone are the two most desirable guys in the world. Chad and then Tyrone. First comes Chad and then Tyrone. They don't want the sub 5 dudes. They want Chad. So guess what the sub 5 white dude gonna do? He gonna go get him a black woman. And I ain't mad at that, bro. I never have hard feelings when I see a white man with a black woman. Nah, my mother dated a black. I mean, my mother dated a white woman. A white woman. What am I saying? My mother dated a white man. What am I saying? White woman. That would be gay. My mother dated a white man, and he took care of her too, man. Motherfucker had money and stuff. He did more than my biological father did. So, whatever, man. You know, that white man did more for my sisters and my mom than my biological father. That's a goddamn shame, man. It is what it is. You feel me? I can't change that. There's nothing I can do about that. It is what it is. Well, like I said, a lot of like white men, including Latin men, they have a hard time getting their own women. But that black woman, she'll give you the time of day. That's what happened to, remember Blue Skies Media? Blue Skies Media was short, he was skinny, he had a very small head. Blue Skies Media. He was having a hard time getting white women. So then he started dating black women, and that's where he was able to get laid. And everybody was hating on him, man, because he had a black woman. But the white women didn't want him, bro. He was having a hard time in that area. So he gonna go to where the ground is softer or fertile, you know what I'm saying? And they was upset that he was dating a black woman, man. I said, damn, motherfucker can't catch a break nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? He gotta get laid somewhere, bro. The same thing with me, bro. If I'm struggling out here in the dating market, if an Indian woman is giving me some play, I'm gonna go after it. I don't care what the Indian men think. I've been in a drought for 2 or 3 years. And I'm tired of fucking my hand, you know what I'm saying? And looking at porn and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? Just like boobs. She giving me all kinds of play and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know. I gotta be really careful, man, because I don't want to mess up anything. You know, so I don't really have long conversations with any of them. Sometimes they be there at the same time at Starbucks. Boobs and the Indian woman. You know what I'm saying? I just have a little short hello, that's it. No long conversations. I had one long conversation with the Indian girl, but boobs wasn't there, okay? You know. Like I said, man, you gotta get in where you fit in. And all the hating and stuff like that, that should need to be abolished, man. You know what I'm saying? It's bad for your health to hate, bro. That's what I'm saying. That hating shit is dangerous and it's bad for your health. You know, you can have a seizure or a heart attack or something. Hating so goddamn much. You know. You know. You know, I don't have a problem getting black women. I can get me a black woman. I mean, shit, still good looking dude, man. I have been with all races of women, bro. I haven't been with an Indian woman, so I'm very curious. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what it's like to be with an Indian woman. That's on my bucket list, bro. Because I'm surrounded by these females out here, man. Out here in San Jose, they're everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm curious about that Indian booty, man. You know, you know, and she got some really small tits. She's very, very thin. It looked like she could eat anything and don't put on no pounds. Her face is a 4, not that pretty, not pretty at all. She ain't nothing to brag about. Like boobs, she's a little bit more to brag about because she's more attractive. And there's another Indian girl that's interested in me too. She's shorter, she got a nice butt, but she got a flat chest, so that's points off right there. But every time she sees me, she waves at me, man, and smiles too. You know what I'm saying? You know, all the hating is real, man. But you know, I don't care, man. I'll date some of these women, man. I know the men they're gonna be upset or whatever, but man, I'm trying to get laid, okay? I've been in a drought for 2 years, almost 3. Can I please get some pussy? You know, can I? I'm begging right now. Can I please just have some pussy? She ain't that pretty. You know what I'm saying? But I would wear it up. I would tear it up. Just don't snatch bread from me, man. I ain't ate in 2 years and shit. Well, come along. Hey, that's mine. Motherfucker, come along and that's my bread. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm at the you already know, Jamie. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like this, bro. Like, if you're having problems getting laid, you gotta get in where you fit in, and you gotta do what's good for you, man, and your mental health. Okay. Every man needs to get laid, bro. Every single man needs to have a piece of peace sleeve, bro. Feel what I'm saying? And these droughts are real out here. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to hit it, man. You know, I'll tear that up, man. She thin, man, but I bet she got a body up under there. Like, you know, some of the women are very thin. You can't really see the body until she take off the clothes. And then when she take off the clothes, you can see the little curves on there and stuff like that, man. Man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, she's attracted to me, man. Shit. What can I say? You know, all I can say is stop the hate. Because it's bad for your health, like I said. You know, all the hating that you're doing, bro, you're just driving her to me, man. That's all it is. It's showing how insecure you really are. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you see me in public and I'm with her, don't be mad. Get glad, bro. Like the Glad bag commercial, you know. Don't get mad, get glad. You know. You know. Man ain't had sex in 2 years. You try to snatch something off his plate, he gonna snatch your nose off your face. You know what I'm saying? For real, it's like a motherfucker who been in the wilderness just dying of thirst. And somebody here, you want some water? And then somebody kicking the door, boom, don't get that motherfucker no water. Like, why would you want to do that, bruh? Boy, they vicious out here, bruh. You can't have shit. You can't have nothing. You know, I'm curious about Indian. They're very hard to get, but it's possible. You know, Indian women are very hard to get. But the ones who are 30s, they're up for grabs, man. The women who are 30 plus, the younger ones you're gonna have a hard time because they depend on their parents' money and stuff. But the ones who got their own jobs and their own house and stuff like that, and stuff like that, you're gonna have an easier time, you know, with them if they're paying their own bills and stuff, man. They're not relying on daddy's money, you know. Because then if they're paying their own bills, they got their own house, who cares about what their parents think, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be upset. They're gonna be upset. You know. Eat the butter chicken from the back. You crazy. Anyway, I gotta fly my side, man. I'll make a part 2 to this, man. Yeah, I see y'all kicked in the door for this one. He's talking about the haterade, kicking the door. Poof. What's up with the haters? For real. Now, she's below my looks level, so that's the reason why I can see that she's attracted to me. I'm talking about the Indian woman. Not very pretty, so it's like, it's a lot easier to get her into the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? And when a man he can't get his face matched, he gonna go with females who are below him. That's just human nature, bro. When the odds are stacked against him with average women, he starts fucking with below average looking women. Now, she ain't like Sub 5 Stalker. Sub 5 Stalker was like a 2 in looks. This girl's a 4. She's prettier than Sub 5 Stalker. But I gotta go. You know, fuck them hate motherfuckers. Yeah, man, that's cold. Ain't it a cold game, though? A motherfucker been in a drought for 2 years, ain't had sex, not a lick of sex, not even a sniff of sex. And then the moment you get offered some sex, and then they want to snatch it from you. Oh, you can't have that. Like, fuck you. I'm like, we done stomp your motherfucking head in the ground. Have your motherfucking head sticking out of the ground like a carrot top. You know what I'm saying? You know, like you gonna hate on me, and I've been in a drought for 2 years. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out. I've been gonna hit you so hard it'll knock your fucking teeth down your throat, bro. I gotta go. I gotta find my son. You guys have a good day. I'm out, man. Peace.